Okay, this is Pigsy again. I've probably changed this angle on my recording. Right, so I just prepped my car. Look, yeah, everything's great. Check your mirrors. I'm in a car park, so it's not too bad. Not with too many problems. It's a one-way system, so you typically follow the system round. It's also a nightmare the other way round. So this is the best route out of the car park. So cut round here. Ideally you don't want to go above 10 miles an hour. Now it is a pretty quiet car park. I mean, it's only like 15-20% full at the moment. So slow down here, basically to the left. Sometimes you get the druggies and stuff, because it's like a bike shed that's not used anymore. Now this part is a pain because of the way this angle is here. So what you want to do is line your corner up there, and then knock that off, and then try to go at a slight angle before we get back up. That's it. Let's drop it here, look both ways, great. And then off we go. It's basically a dead end there, so I mean I could indicate, but I mean and also it's a police there, so I wouldn't do anything that stupid. So I've got a car coming down, a van. So let him go, just in case he changes his mind on the indicator. I could have rushed out, but you know, what happens if he looked at it and thought, oh, that's not the right turning, switched his indicator off and then went into a straight line, it would be a bit dodgy. So, we've got two ways to go in. So we go into the middle, because we're going to go right. Oh, and as you see, this car's doing a full turn, so he's not coming down. So I've given a bit of extra space. There's also a bus here, so I've jumped back a bit. But ideally, I want to move in closer, because I can't really see what's happening up down the road. So I'm moving really, really slowly, and this guy's going to go. Usually when the traffic comes to a point, there's like some lights, so it's not going to be. So we edge out here, I'll slow down to stop that other car, because I need to see what's around the blind side of that van and bus and everything else that went past, because I can't just jump out, because the traffic on the right is coming down, but he needs to adapt to hazards as well. You can't just like fly through it. So we've got some other things going on. We've got a bus here coming out, red lights, nothing's really going on. So drop it to first, let it roll. And then on we go. Also be aware of any additional hazards I can hear. Some emergency stuff going on. I'm going to straight lines, so there's no indication, otherwise I'll just confuse all the other people. I've slowed down a bit because I know the light's going to change. So you don't have to sort of like, that's why you don't have to go full belt. So I just let them know that anyone behind me where I'm going, but the lane's mine. So I'm going to switch into third, pick up some speed, because I'm going above 20, so yeah, that's when you want to switch. I always think that first is up to 10, second's sort of 20, you can go above, slightly above it, and then for 30 miles an hour you want to get into your third. But that's sort of my thinking about gear change. It's also, I think of it like a musical instrument. You've got to have the right sort of tune to it, so you can sort of hear as it starts to strain a bit. You might want to be in a different gear, you might want to put less power in, maybe going too fast down a particular road where you shouldn't be, whatever it might be. So just keep it all relaxed as I can. Overtake the bus here, because he's going to a bus stop and I can see that. But you just want to be extra careful, because in my experience before in the past, I've had it basically where the buses, I couldn't see anything but the back of the bus, and it looks like it's all quiet the road. It's got to the bus stop and stopped. I've gone to overtake it, and there's loads of traffic in front of it, so I can't actually get in there, and I've crossed into the lane where I shouldn't be, really. So I just slowing down to let this guy do his turning, and watch these people, because when they're talking, it's okay for me because I'm just like looking, observing and talking, because talking isn't part of driving. So, but other people get distracted, texting, all these sorts of things. They're assuming that you're gonna, you know, basically everyone's gonna stop for them because they're like the centre of the universe, and it doesn't work like that. It can be quite expendable, basically, in some situations. You know, if there was a situation where a potential crash, you may favour crashing the vehicle. You may think, well, I might have to actually crash to the side where this person is. Depends on the situation. I mean, it's not something you'd want to do. So anyway, slowing down at the roundabout, just checking any cars want to come across. On my right, nobody wants to go there. I've indicated where I'm going. My car's fairly small, so I can actually just go straight through that and the two little islands on their own there. So I'm just slowing down a little bit. Just want to see what's going on. Basically, your line of sight indicates kind of the speed range you're going to be thinking about. So I've pushed it up into 30.